Hello and welcome to another video.
What in the
And what in the Schnitzel
is
is
going
going
on
on here?
here?
On our channel, we read stories from Reddit about Am I the A-hole?
Yep.
And in today's story, it says, Am I a-hole for calling my sister-in-law and brothers, the, H word, after my sister-in-law insulted both of me and my wife.
I thought it
So,
was WH word.
Well, WH, but in the hood we say ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. Okay, read between the lines.
My wife, 34, female, like the man that wrote this, and I, 47, he's 47, are staying with my parents, 72 female, 71 male, grandma, 90 female,
Oh
ooh,
my
God,
God.
older brother, 50 male, brother-in-law, 48 male, and their kids, 10 female, 7 male, Jesus. How big is this house? Younger brother, 40 male. Sister-in-law, 38 female. And their kids, 9 male, 7 female, and 4 male. Jesus, be offense. At a beach house we rented for 2 weeks. Baby, you sure that beach house got enough room for
Lord, let
all
me count
y'all?
the people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14.
Oh, it's bound to
14
happen.
people for 2 weeks.
Something was bound to happen.
Somebody gonna set it off. Y'all gonna do something to grandma?
Grandma 90, you know her eyes don't work
Oh.
like they used to. She over here
Or y'all
tired of
gonna
all
say
y'all.
something not the way, or them kids gonna step on somebody's feet, something.
Kids gonna be acting bad. Somebody gonna get a spanking. Lord have mercy.
I should preface this by saying that, frankly, I do not get along with my younger brother.
Oh,
Okay, then
no.
he
Okay.
already letting us know the tea is
Right.
about to go down. Todd, and I do not like my sister-in-law, Annie.
Annie.
That said, I am civil with them, and while I don't see them often, I do love my nieces and nephews. So it's good to know that he don't like the parents, but he okay with
Okay,
the
with the
children.
kids, like, cause the kids ain't got nothing to do
Yesterday,
with it.
my wife Alice and I were babysitting all of our nieces and nephews while my granny napped and everyone else went to see a movie. So they are at home, him and his wife, and they left all of the kids, 5 kids total,
And then
okay,
grandma over there in the rocking chair just.
and sleeping.
What? That's what I would just imagine the grandma doing. Oh, oh.
Stop.
Not one. Now, once we got here, Alice and I baked cookies for everyone to eat. Oh, you know not to give kids no sugar before
So they like
time.
homemakers. I
Right.
think that this couple is more so like getting the children involved, having
Right.
something for the kids to do. And the adults actually are on vacation. But this couple seems like they're more family oriented.
Right.
And when the kids get together,
They
make
will.
sure they have a good time too.
Right.
Because you always have the type of scenario where one set of parents care towards the kids, the other ones be like, forget these kids, and they go on vacation where other people are actually vacationing from a strenuous job. Okay.
Okay. We baked them later in the evening, and Anne, who works as personal trainer, told her kids that they couldn't have any.
Now hold
kids,
on.
That was
Hold
from
on.
the
Hold on.
sister-in-law.
We are on vacation. And just because you're a personal trainer, these are kids. How
Wow.
many kids you know that gonna stand there while other kids eating cookies and not getting some because you said don't get them none, but you out. You out in the movie. You snacking.
Right.
You eating popcorn.
My
You
thing
eating,
is,
you eating candy at the thing.
I
You
don't
eating
like.
nachos.
I don't like
Get
the
out of here.
fact that because she's a personal trainer, she has to be so hard on kids. First of all, kids are going to be naturally bigger. They're going to be chubby. They're going to have fat on them in places that every last one of us. It's a phase in life. Every last one of us go through it. You're gonna be chubby. You're gonna be chunky. You're gonna be over here wanting snacking cookies and all this other stuff, lollipops and
And 2
popsicles.
cookies ain't gonna hurt. 3, 4, 5 cookies ain't gonna hurt on vacation because they're gonna burn that off.
Right. Basically, but Anne is okay. And Anne who works as a personal assistant, told her kids that they couldn't have any. The kids were upset, of course, essentially since their cousins were allowed cookies. Exactly. But Anne was insistent that they weren't allowed any at the time. She and Todd are generally quite strict with the kids' diets. None of them have any food allergies. And to my recollection, they've only been allowed a popsicle once this past week. While everyone was out, one of the kids asked Alice if they could have cookies, so we gave them all some cookies to enjoy.
Okay, now this is where if a parent, the
Yo,
kids already have a strict diet, those kids now are gonna play on y'all heartstrings.
True.
They gonna play that routine of I never get. Now that you have told me this, lady,
Sir.
sir, y'all are wrong for giving them kids that.
When their parents
even
told them
if
last year.
they didn't have no allergies, because if
Right.
you would have told me, just the other week or when I went to their house, they was eating Debbie cakes. What she talking about? Now she wanna be on vacation and make them run around and do all this other kind of foolishness. But if they were for a whole week on a strict diet,
one popsicle,
not allowed, I gotta follow the wishes of the parent.
right. To
I
me,
got to.
y'all did disrespect the parents' wishes, which is not cool. And they only were allowed one sweet per week. So I'm guessing they would have let them have it if it was the next week or something. But I wouldn't go against the parents' wishes as much as it sucks to see kids on strict diets, even though they're children. And I'm not for it either. But at the same time, I'm not going to go against the parents' wishes.
My hands off.
When everyone came home and asked the kids what they did, and one of them
I guarantee you one of them gonna say, we had cookies,
Yep.
mama.
One of them mentioned that we gave them cookies. She then told them to play on the beach, where they were watched by the older brother and the brother-in-law, and were joined by their cousins.
And then proceeded to get very mad. She started off just saying that we shouldn't have given them cookies, because she hadn't said that they could have them. Alice started to apologize and say we just want to let them enjoy their vacation. But Anne interrupted her and told her that she didn't trust a fat ass with her kids. Hell, Lord. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully I can learn how to bleep that out. But it just ran like water.
My thing is,
Why would you call somebody?
My thing is, you are my sister-in-law. Don't think I won't hop this table on you. Just because I gave your kids some cookies don't mean nothing. Like,
No,
to
we
me,
don't do violence on this channel. We don't do violence on this channel.
well, you just legit
Disregard
said a
that.
cuss word, mama.
No, I was reading it and it went through. So she's
feel
implying that
Her
the
kids
reason
are gonna
why
get
she
big?
don't want her kids to eat cookies is because the person that was fixing the cookies was fat, and so the kids gonna think that that's okay.
My
Now
thing
I think
is,
she was way out of pocket. If she could
Yeah.
have just came to her and said, "Look, I don't think that is right because I told you before I left here that I didn't want my kids
Right.
with cookies." You don't know if they have any allergies or anything unbeknownst to them. Even though you saying you don't think that they
Right.
have any, you're not 1,000% sure.
Right, that is crazy. No, I was absolutely livid.
Yeah, I'd have
And
been livid when she
right.
called me that.
No, not his mama. He talked to his wife, the sister-in-law told her wife that she's
Oh
fat
my
behind.
God, he told.
No, the
Oh.
sister-in-law, Alice, said that to Anne. It said that to Anne, who is the writer's wife.
Oh my God.
So, of course, he's going to be livid because he's like, that's my wife.
Oh
Now-
my God, the wife wasn't livid?
Like, this is what he said. Now I'm absolutely livid, and I told her to shut up. The argument spiraled from there. At one point, Anne said she would never trust. She should have never had trusted two psychos with her kids. Alice and I met in a therapy group 11 years ago after we discharged from a hospital for mental health concerns. Though I like to emphasize we weren't there for anything that would have ever implied that we put everyone else in danger.
Why this lady is going off on him,
To
calling
me,
him?
she been didn't like them.
Oh my God.
trifling for that.
What
She
I'm
trifling for
saying
that.
is, if you trying to say lady that they psycho, why you left your kids with them
That's my thing.
from the get-go? And that is very hurtful for you to say,
That is awful.
my wife is fat
And we
and
both psychopaths.
we both psychopaths. Just because we gave y'all kids some cookies Later, I think the psycho may be
Is you.
is her,
In
the
all
person
honesty,
that trainer.
my thing is on top of that, you got your kids as a parent on a strict diet. They're kids. They're going to be chubby. They're going to want to eat anything and everything. They're kids. They will grow up and it will fall off of them. It's not like it's going to stick to them. You don't talk about somebody like that. You don't degrade nobody like that. And
I
we
read the
read.
next paragraph, ladies and gentlemen, and let's say it goes downhill from there.
I then told her that it was rich for two. Oh my God! To think that the WH word, to think that they could ever raise morally healthy kids, and was original Todd's best friend's wife. But the two
Lord,
had
the
an
tea is
affair.
really getting spilled.
But the two had an affair during which their oldest child was conceived. Oh my God! Then Anne and her husband had what it sounds like a rather messy divorce.
My God from heaven, this man has spilled too much tea. Oh, he messy.
She then started crying and left, and our family is a bit divided over this. I realized that I was very harsh, but so was she. And I do not think it was her place to dish out what she couldn't take. So, in this context, I don't think so, sir.
On this context, y'all both hit below the belt.
Both y'all are here below the belt.
Both
But
of them. And you doing this in front of your parents at 71, 70.
no, they said everyone else was outside on the beach when this happened. It was just
No,
them
they
three.
said the kids. He said the kids went out there with their cousins. So all the kids, I'm glad the kids didn't see that. But I'm saying for them to say such harsh things, they've been wanting to say something to each other. And
My
we're just
thing is,
waiting for
it's
the
really
time to
her.
say it.
It's really her because he didn't really much say too much, and he was very calm, cool, and collected. But my thing is, I get where he's
He
coming
told
from.
them that they was
No, I get where he's coming from though, because it's like you call my wife, that, and then you gonna
And
call
call
me,
them
you gonna call
psychos.
us both psychos, knowing that we went through a mental health like situation.
My
Like I feel for
God.
him. Like
Their whole family need to be signed up for counseling.
yeah, good.
Because this too much going on. People hadn't been
But
healed.
my thing is at the
you
same
got an
breath-
older child from a affair, and they trying to make it work, and
My
y'all
thing
cheating,
is-
this, that, and the third. Y'all crossing up the church.
My thing
This is
is,
Sunday, they
I'm
crossing
with
up the
him
church.
on this one. Because you can't, if you gonna dish it out, like she was able to dish it out and call y'all those names, call a spade a spade.
She wasn't ready though.
My thing is, don't be over here dishing stuff out like that if you know you can't take it back. Just sit down and shut up. You could have just said, she could have easily just said, I didn't like that y'all gave my children those
Yeah,
cookies.
that it blew up over some cookies.
After I said I did not want them to have no cookies whatsoever, please don't do that again. End of discussion. Never would have been a problem. But no, she would decide to go off the deep end. And now she got her feelings hurt. So really, I don't think so, sir. I really don't. I'm on your
Baby,
side.
for the children. I am clutching my pearl.
Well, the children are outside.
But
So
down below, comment what in the schnitzel is going on here.
the children were outside. So really, I ain't too worried.
Toodles.